Today's video is going to be on the best tips to make the most money. This is mostly for beginners or people who are just starting to get into the gig community or DoorDash community and they want to figure out the best way to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time. The first tip that I have is don't take any orders that are under $1.50 per mile because these orders aren't worth it. If you're taking orders that are under $1.50 per mile, you're not making profit because you have gas expenses, you have taxes, and you have maintenance that you have to worry about, and you also have other costs that may come up. You know, you want to put money into savings and you want to save money for other things. You want to be able to spend money on yourself. That's not going to work if you take orders that are under $1.50 per mile. You're not making a profit when you take those orders. There's plenty of orders, especially if you use multiple apps. There are plenty of orders out there that are paying more than $1.50 per mile. You'll be able to make your money in a good amount of time by taking those orders that are $1.50 or more per mile. The next tip that I have is use multiple apps. I cannot stress just how important it is to use multiple apps at the same time. If you have multiple apps on, you'll be getting multiple offers at a time from multiple different apps so that you'll be able to maximize your dollar per hour earnings. I have DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Instacart, and Shipt Shopper. When you're out on your shift, you should have all these apps turned on at the same time so that you can maximize your profits, get all these orders coming in. But when you do accept those orders, make sure that when you accept orders from all these different apps, if you accept more than one order from different apps, you need to make sure that when you're dropping off these orders, they're going to be in the same general area. I would recommend the restaurants be pretty close to each other too. So if you're going to pick up an order on Grubhub and an order on DoorDash, make sure that those two orders have the restaurants by each other and the drop-offs by each other, probably within a mile or two, so that you're not wasting time driving 3 miles this way, then 5 miles more this way because the two restaurants were by each other, but these two drop-offs were on the opposite sides. Just make sure that when you pick up the orders, they're going same general direction for the restaurant and for the drop-off location. It may take time to get used to using multiple apps. You have to look at, each app and remember when you accepted this offer, you have to remember, okay, where was this drop-off location and is it going to be close to this offer that I'm getting that's paying pretty good? It's not worth it if this one's paying pretty good, but it's bringing you in the opposite direction as this one, because then you can't get those orders dropped off in a timely manner. When you're doing multiple apps, you'll want to make sure you're dropping off the orders at the expected delivery time so that customers are still happy and you still have good ratings on all your apps. It may take practice to learn how to use these apps. It is worth it in the end because your pay will go up significantly. I average around $28 to $30 an hour when I do these drop-offs and pickups with multiple apps. Next tip, get to know your area and get to know what time and what areas will be the most busy so that you'll get the most orders coming in at a time so that you'll have more options to choose from, and in turn you'll be raising your hourly wages. The more busy the area is, the more orders coming in. Don't take anything over 5 miles if it doesn't pay you $2 a mile. I recommend don't take any orders that are over 10 miles. 10 miles is a lot. I don't usually take orders like 7 miles or more. I strongly recommend do not take orders over 10 miles. It's not worth it. I've never gotten an order that is 10 miles or more and it's been worth it for me. Maybe once in a blue moon it's going to be worth it. But for the most part, it's not worth it to take these orders that are 10 miles or more. The next tip is don't take any orders under $4. Don't take the $4.50 orders unless you know that the restaurant will have that food ready. No orders under $4 will ever be worth it because all the gas and maintenance and all those fees. Don't take any orders under $4 ever, and $4.50, I would recommend you don't take those orders unless it's under a mile, under 1 mile, and you know for a fact that restaurant's going to have that food ready. It's not worth waiting 10 or 15 minutes for that $4. If you took 15 minutes per $4 order, that's only making you $16 an hour. It's not acceptable for these DoorDash apps or these gig apps that you have a way higher potential of making a lot more money than that. The next tip I have is memorize which restaurants take longer times making their food. You want to memorize and avoid restaurants that are going to take a long time to get your orders ready. If you find yourself waiting more than 10 to 15 minutes, I would unassign the order because it's not worth waiting. Sometimes the people in the restaurant say, oh, it'll be about 10 minutes. They don't know how long it's going to be. Then you end up waiting that 10 minutes and they say, oh, we just put that order in the oven or something. It's going to be 10 or 15 more minutes. And you're like, okay, I could have been out there accepting orders from other restaurants that would have already been ready when I got there. I just recommend when you very first start, you're going to have to, go to every restaurant, figure out which restaurants will take fast and which ones will go slow. Know which restaurants to completely avoid and never take orders from those. Even if they pay good, just know that you can be making more money accepting or offers from other restaurants because this restaurant's not ever going to be ready. When you want to make the most amount of money at a time, you want to make sure you have as little downtime as possible. So you want to constantly be taking orders and dropping off orders. Most of your day should be you have an order or you're picking up an order. If you can avoid it, don't wait in restaurants more than 10 or 15 minutes. The very last tip that I have, sign up for the pizza delivery program. Before I was in the pizza delivery program, I would get like a pizza order every once in a while, and I found that the day after I signed up for the pizza program, I got huge pizza orders that paid me like $10 tips or more. In the app it told me, oh, you're gonna get paid $6.50, but then when I accepted that order, I got paid like, some orders I've been paid $20 or $30 just for bringing pizza to places. Every pizza place that delivers with DoorDash should give you a free pizza bag. So you just go into the pizza restaurant and say, I'm with DoorDash, can I get a pizza bag so that I can keep these pizzas warm? And they'll give you a free one. I will put the link down below to sign up for the pizza delivery program. Take the picture of the pizza bag the day before you want to get these pizza orders, and the next day you'll start getting these huge pizza orders, and it'll help increase your hourly pay by a ton. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want more informative videos and going out and doing DoorDash, I'd appreciate if you guys like and share this video with other people that you might think will like it so that I can keep doing these videos for you guys. I really enjoy doing these videos. Also, if you guys have any other questions on more DoorDash topics I should cover, leave them down in the comments and I'll do my best to explain them as well as I can. I've been dashing for about a year and a half. I have over 4,000 deliveries over all the apps that I have. So I think I would be pretty good to ask questions about DoorDash if the question's important enough to make a video on, and I'll make a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.